Welcome back. So I am doing a book haul. I bought all these books this month, and as you can see, I'm actually reading this book. So, I read a few of these, still making my way through them. And if you want to know what I bought this month, book-wise, you should keep watching. So we're going to start with this one, so I already have in my hand, and I have my bookmark in here. It's called The Name Bearer by Natalia Hernandez. It's this book right here. I actually discovered this through TikTok, like probably during lockdown. I saw this creator's Instagram, TikTok account, and she was like talking about a dream she had. She's posting videos about it and creating a story with it, and then she finally decided to write a book on it. So this is the book, and I'm still reading it. I love it. It's kind of fascinating so far. You know, I only read this much, and yeah. So we're gonna move on to the next book. I guess we're gonna do this. So I actually bought a box set because I've been seeing these books all over TikTok, and people have been talking about these books all over TikTok. And this book down here is the first one, second one, third one. This one I'm reading. You have to read it between these two books, and I haven't read this one yet. And everyone said like, these books are good. I'm reading them right now. Apparently there's like a whole entire like universe based off of all these books, and there's more books to read, and I hope I can read those too. So far they're good, and I'll let you know what's really. I'm actually also reading this book right now. I should probably name these books. I'm telling you guys about them. I should probably name these books. So right now I'm reading at the same time of the other book is A Court of Frost and Starlight. I like reading two books at the same time because sometimes I feel like I get tired of one book, so I read another book at the same time so I don't get bored with reading. So the first book is called A Court of Thorns and Roses, and it's by Sarah J. Maas. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. Hopefully, if I'm not saying it right, someone please correct me. And then the second book in the series is A Court of... I'm trying to put these down on my lap. Court of Mist and Fury. And then it's A Court of Wings and Ruin. Looks like this. These books are pretty big. So it took me a while to read through them because they're like really big and really long. So like I said before, The Court of Frost and Starlight comes before this one because this is in a different character's point of view. And the last one is A Court of Silver Flames. Looks like that. I like how colorful they are, and I did buy like a cute little gray box set. So yeah, and now next books are right behind me. I literally went a little crazy because I love books, and I went a little crazy with buying them because I'm one of those people where like I'll buy a lot of books but I'll just leave them on my bookshelf, and I'll probably take a while to read them and pick them up. I still have a few books that I haven't picked up yet. So I decided to read the Shadow and Bone series by Leigh Bardugo. I think that's how you say her name, or their name, I guess. And because I've watched the TV shows on Netflix, and I want to see, because like you know how whenever they like make a movie show or like a movie or TV show off of a book, they always change it a bit. So I just wanted to see what was the difference in the books. So I bought it. I want to buy the next two books for the series, and I kind of want to read the full entire like series of it. So I just need to finish my other books first. I've been telling myself that I need to finish my other books. But people who like reading books just as much as I do probably know that you tell yourself that, but then you buy yourself more books. Next one is The Forging Silver into Stars by Brigid Kemmerer. I think that's how you say their last name, the author's last name. I didn't realize that this is actually part of a series. I saw this book when I went to Indigo. I didn't realize it was part of a series. So I bought this book because I thought the title was interesting and the cover and everything seemed interesting, and like the story seemed interesting. But then there's like 3 other books you're supposed to read before this one. So I have this book and I need to buy the other first 3 before I read it. I didn't know. I thought it was part of like the thing where like they were like recommending like books. And I thought like maybe it was like a first pick. It was a first book, you know, because why would they do that? But no, it's not. Okay, next I actually found this off of TikTok too from an author, and I bought it off of Amazon, and it's called A Curse of Shadows and Thorns, and I like read the entire series already. It's from L.J. Andrews, so this is the first book. I found this really interesting. If you like ACOTAR, I feel like you're gonna like this one. And it's shorter, so you can read it more, and it takes you longer. Like, I think I read this in like 2 days. Like I read half and I had to go to work, so I couldn't like read the rest, and I like read the whole entire rest in a day after that. And then I bought the second one straight away because I wanted to finish it because the series is interesting, and I was like, oh my god, I need to like, it hangs off of a cliffhanger, so I'm like, I need to read the next part already. Like I can't wait. So the second is Court of Ice and Ash, and I also read this within a day, and it was really good. And then the third one is Crown of Blood and Ruin. And then this was more of a gift than like a book that I bought. And this is just the unofficial Ultimate Harry Potter spellbook. It looks like this. It has like different like spells. Because if you've been on this channel for a while, you know that I like Harry Potter. I went to go see The Cursed Child, and it was such a good play. If you like, I don't know, if you like haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend going seeing it because the special effects are so good. And yeah, there's like ways to do the spell, to show you how to do the spell properly, and it just gives you like different names like Expelliarmus, Erecto, Expecto Patronum, and it tells you how to pronounce them and what kind of spell it is, and I love it. So yeah, I went to go see the play. If you haven't seen it already, you have to, because the special effects are amazing, and it was just so interesting. Like you're watching it and they're like, how did they do that? Like how did they do that? And it was so cool. And like even at the end of the play, they like handed out pens, and I got like a Slytherin pen because I am part of Slytherin house. And yeah, the next one is a series, and also this was of a, I didn't realize it was the second, I think this is the first book. I think it's the first book. I think I saw this one first. It's by Victoria Aveyard, and I don't know how to say the author's name, so please don't come for me. And if you know how to say their name, please let me know down in the comments. And this is Bladebreaker. I think this is the second book of the series, and I didn't realize that. So I bought this book thinking it was the first book to read, and then I realized it's the second book of the series. I had to go and buy the first one, so once I was on my other books I could read this series. And the first one is Realm Breaker, and yeah, I need to start reading the books and figure out whether like I need to go on Google and search up the book with the name and everything and see if it's like part of a series or not, so I can stop making this mistake. Because I just go into the bookstore and they put this on like the shelf being like, oh, you should read this book. And then they don't tell you that it's actually part of a series. It was like out of like the staff picks or something. I forgot. It was like on the shelf. It was like staff picks or like best teen or like best adult. I forgot. It's one of those. Yeah, this was also more of a gift than it was a purchase. And this is just Priyanka Chopra's memoir, or I guess autobiography, called Unfinished. It looks like this. I've wanted this book since forever. I remember I put it on my Christmas list for like the past 2 years, and I guess it's sold out every time my mom went and got it, so she finally found it. And yeah, I got the book, so I have to read that. Okay, the next one It is called The Fall of Numenor by J.R.R. Tolkien. I grew up watching the movies, and I've never read the series, but I do want to read the Lord of the Rings series. But I did grow up watching the movies. I've watched the movies so many times. Like growing up, we had like the limited edition, like extended cut box set. And I remember I'd watch it so many times over and over and over again. Because like I love like fantasy related things, especially with book-wise too. Like I think it was like one of my favorite series to read. So I got this book so I could read some of these stories. I think this isn't related. I think it's like just like small little series, I believe, stories. I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, it looks like that. And finally, the last book I got. If you also know me, you know I love Greek mythology or like mythology in general. So I got this beautiful big book. She's so big. And she's really big. She's such a like on the inside it just looks like the pages are lined like that. I don't know if you can see it, and it's absolutely beautiful. The cover is beautiful, and it's just like little stories that I can read when I don't feel like it, you know. So yeah, that is all for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, you should definitely subscribe for more videos. I'm hoping that I can start filming more videos. Probably gonna record videos on the same day more often and then post them so I can keep myself accountable with posting. And if you already have subscribed and you've been following the channel for a while, thank you so much. I absolutely appreciate your support. And with all that being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys in very soon, hopefully. Bye guys.